Wouldn't it be great to never have to do lesson planning at the beginning of every year and instead use the same tried and true lessons that you created from the previous year? Let's do that and get started. Thank you for being here today. I'm Janice from Treble Tree Music. I'm a veteran music teacher trying to share the materials and things I've learned over the years that have made my teaching easier. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for this video. That will help me keep some more content coming out regularly. All right, let's get started and never do a lesson plan again after we put one together. I have about 11 steps I'm putting together materials for creating that year-long lesson plan. And this is step number one, creating a curriculum concepts map. And it's not about just picking up your teacher edition and using what they have, but using that as a go-by and then putting into the curriculum what you want to use. So curriculum map we're putting together. Lesson planning is like doing the dishes. If we don't do the dishes, we don't have anything to use for a meal. And I'm not talking about paper plates or takeout orders. You want to do the planning and then stick to it, and you'll be able to evaluate what has worked and what hasn't. As musicians, I think you know as well as I do that we are naturally creative. And we want to bring that creativity to the classroom every day. However, sometimes developing short and long range sequential plans can take a back seat to that creativity. So I organized a unit planner, concept unit planner, and that's what we're going to be talking about. In my career, I have seldom had current books, materials, and teacher editions available for use. There always seems to be different methods and curricula available that it was sometimes overwhelming, even if I had some. About 9 years ago, I started a new elementary music position, and it was the first time I had worked in a district that had actually had a relevant current set of teaching materials. Although it was 10 years old, it was newer than anything I'd ever seen. But the books had never been open, and I thought, well, that's interesting. So the materials, I decided to use the curriculum along with my from Kodai training, and and set out to make a curriculum, plan out the lessons for the year, and continue to use those same materials year after year with minor adjustments. And it was really easy to then start each year without having to reinvent the wheel every time. Creativity is the key, but we got to make sure we're organized. There's never enough time and materials for the music specialist. I think you know that already. New music curriculum adoptions, which is purchasing new and current teaching books, are sometimes not at the top of any district's list, in my experience. There's other priorities, math and science and language. All of those things take a priority for music, and I get that. So that means you're going to have to find your best path for organizing. And remember, you can do it. More importantly, you're going to have to stick to it. I think that's the key to success. Using the music curriculum template that I created, the K-5 music curriculum concept map template, as well as some other templates I put together, will help you to stay organized and have materials ready for each year without starting over. Okay, let's take a look at things. First, you're going to want to download the resource, and it is a spreadsheet where it has the unit 1, unit 2, and then it has all the grade level units on there. One of the most important things you're going to want to do is to look at whatever curriculum that you have. And I double check at the beginning. Sometimes the curriculum is organized in such a way that there are 8 lessons or 9 lessons, and it's intended for those of us that have the luxury of teaching music every day. Most of us don't. And so in the curriculum that I had, the first four lessons, the first 4 units were the core lessons, and then anything after that was just auxiliary, or if you were teaching every day. And so we want to be sure and look at that. What are the core lessons? Make sure that's included, and then look at the following lessons. Say, oh, well, I may need something here because in the next grade level, they're going to need that. So that takes a little bit of time. You're also going to want to make sure that you have all your materials out. One summer, I brought all my materials home and I just took my time. Now, this template will only take 3 to 4 hours to identify all of the different concepts that you're going to want to include. And just go ahead and put it on there. Don't worry about right or wrong. Just get something on that template, because in the next video, we're going to talk about, well, how do we identify exactly what we need in the details of each lesson. I hope you'll find this template helpful. Just get started. Don't worry about right or wrong. You can do it. The template isn't fancy, it's functional, and I hope it'll help you get right on the path of only having to do lesson plans once and then only have to modify after that. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.